How's it going, everyone? This is Cloud Chief, and in today's video, I wanted to take a few minutes and talk about Dynamis Qufim. I do have an older video that's talking about doing the dreamland dynamises, in particular for farming a certain type of currency, because I think it is the best rate that you can be having singles come in very consistently by farming dreamland dynamises. But for this video, we're talking about clearing the dreamland dynamises, because you need to clear the main 3 dreamland zones before you can get access to Dynamis Tav. After you clear Tav, you then are able to enter Dynamis Divergence. So this is going over what you need to do so you can clear these, so that way you can get access to Dynamis Divergence, because right now that's where a lot of good gear is, and even upgrade processes for some ultimate weapons, and even the job-specific neck pieces, which are also quite strong. If you'd like to know about farming in Dreamland Dynamises and also getting the time extension so you can be in there as long as possible, check down in the description for a link to my other video, because this is just going to be focusing on getting the clears. And since it doesn't take that long to get clears, you don't really need to get the time extensions. You can just go in and be done in like 15-20 minutes at most. So let's talk about what you need to do to be able to pop the Megaboss so you can get a clear. The Megaboss is a Giga named Antaeus, and you can spawn him by getting the Undying Juju, which you are able to farm off of a variety of nightmare mobs of the low tier level. Because there are some higher tier mobs of the same name, but they're typically on the outskirts of the zone. So if you stick in the middle, you should be good. These mobs that drop it, they're all nightmare, are going to be dire mites, galuses, krakens, raptors, rocks, snowls, strings, tigers, and weapons. Just go ahead and kill these mobs until you actually get the Undying Juju. You could at this point go and pop the Megaboss for clear, and you can possibly succeed. However, I would recommend getting some other items that will actually weaken the Megaboss, specifically the one that will lower his damage taken down percentage. So you will do substantially more damage by getting this item, but we're going to go over all of them. So the first NM I want to talk about is Strings. This is a bat NM, and by killing him, you will get the rare item, the Perforated Wing. Strings will respawn 20 minutes after it has been killed, so if it's not up, you might want to run around and check to see if the other mobs are up, and then stop back if you want to get him. By popping the Megaboss and then immediately using the Perforated Wing, it will reduce the damage that Antaeus is going to do for the fight. So he can have some high spike damage, and it can be somewhat of a threat, but at 119, you should be able to handle it. But if you just want to be safe and don't want to waste your time, it's easy enough to go snag this NM, get the item, and then pop it so he's doing less damage to you. You can find the NM located at G6 in the tunnel that's connecting the 2 opening areas. The next NM that I want to talk on is the Sea Monk NM Scolopendra. By defeating him, he will drop the rare item, a vial of Sea Monk Venom. And when popped, this removes the Megaboss's auto regen, so he won't have any HP regen for the fight. Again, at 119, you can probably just do more damage, just outright going to beat the regen, but again, it's easy enough to go get the item. Same thing, you just pop it when you pop the Megaboss, and that will remove the regen. You can find Scolopendra located at F8 at the bottom of the cliff by the ocean. If you've done the quest for Beastmaster, you'll know that this is where you go down there to get the flower. He's in the exact same spot. And the last NM I want to talk on is Tatung. This is a Golan NM, and he is located at E5, essentially where the zone line is to go into Behemoth's domain. The item drop that comes from Tatung is the rare item Undying Juju, and this is used to reduce the damage taken down that the Megaboss has. So by popping this, this removes this, and you will do substantially more damage. So if you don't use any items on it, the Megaboss is going to have very high damage taken down with auto regen. So between those, it can be a little bit rough for trying to push the Megaboss down. So it's really recommended to use this so that way you can just do quick damage and burn them down. Like I said, I'm sure it's very possible to go ahead and just pop the Megaboss and kill it really fast. But I recommend going and at least getting this item, if not the other two, while you're at it, just to make the Megaboss a joke. And then as soon as you have defeated him, you will have the title and the clear for the zone. And you can find the Megaboss's question mark at F6, basically right in front of the zone line to Delcuff Tower. Thank you guys for tuning in, thank you for supporting the channel, and may you have success in all you do.